The darker theory, Jim, and I'm not endorsing this by any means, is that Republican senators see the polling data, fear a flip in the Senate, and now the calculus is why would you give an incoming Democratic wave the benefit of stimulus, which would probably be hitting after the election at this point?
Well, I can't disagree with that. I think that that's a very logical, sadly, very political, as opposed to the people who are going to be thrown out. The PPP is long gone. 14 million people are involved in the restaurant hospitality industry. They are incredibly hurt. The airlines are literally out. And David, I just think if it's that political, then we're going to be sitting here talking about a very big unemployment number next month.
We may. We're also dealing with what's got to be one of the strangest run-ups to an election, certainly in our lifetimes, with the president back in the White House, but nonetheless not necessarily able to get back on the trail. I think it's uncertain in terms of that, what is it, October 15th is scheduled for the next debate. Not to mention, Jim, his continued comments that he might not actually honor the vote totals if he feels as though that it has been somehow tampered with. We've got a rocky road ahead of us, to say the least, as we watch the president, of course, after he returned from Walter Reed last night, going up to the balcony and sort of giving a salute.
Well, look, I think there's a lot of different polls, and I'm not sure which polls are worth to follow. I watch 538 on Twitter. There are a lot of people who just feel that this has been a breakout move for Biden. Look, but what do we see in 2016? I know I learned in 2016, Carl, do not make a prediction. It's too fraught. So who knows?
It's a fool's errand,
It's
Jim.
a fool's errand. Thank you. That's the right term.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, there's simply no way to know. And we do, even with the caveat that it's down to a few battleground states. I know you've been taking a lot of incoming on Twitter regarding the president's mask off yesterday on the Truman balcony. As someone who has worked so hard to advocate for masks, I wonder what you made of that moment last night.
Well, we have the CDC talking about aerosol. They're finally owning up to aerosol. The only way to stop the aerosol is, I don't want to say stop, is to try to stop, is with a mask. We don't have any other thing. Look, you're inside. It's hard to social distance. I'm closing my restaurants, okay? Just close them. And one of the reasons I don't like the restaurants is, frankly, unless you can get the tables so far apart, I think that the airflow is such that you need what is going on at Wynn's Casino, where they brought in Johns Hopkins to figure out how to do it. CDC is saying basically, look, you're pretty out there and don't have any defense against the aerosol. The only defense we have, the two aerosol professors in this country say, is the mask. But the president seems so proud about getting rid of the mask that suddenly it's about pride. And then when you write that, I'm running a mask competition, for heaven's sake. That's one of the things I just feel like, as an American citizen, I want to get involved. 15 to 24-year-old at XPRIZE.org/mask. And I just feel like, well, the president has killed our hope. But at least the rest of the world, because it's international competition, doesn't feel like the president of the United States.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.